my parents took us to church. We passed a collection plate around probably every Sunday. Money was never really discussed in my family, so it wasn't an area that I grew up with a lot of knowledge or education about. My parents just always took care of us.
I had a good example of what it looked like to be faithful in giving and good stewards of money. Unfortunately, I didn't take that great example into college, as that's when I started to accumulate my own debt and managed to pile up as much as I could before I got married. So I got to bring that to my wife.
I had a lot of resentment towards Noel, feeling like he had lived selfishly, that his past choices were being brought into our relationship.
It didn't take long into the process to see it working. As long as you're committed to it, it's going to work.
I was in my late 20s, Noel was in his early 30s. All of our friends were going out. They were at restaurants, they were taking trips, they looked super cool in their cool clothes. And Noel and I had a teeny tiny budget, like $20 a week to do fun stuff, because we were committed to getting our feet underneath us financially. When we were so focused on getting out of our huge pile of debt, it was really hard to say, okay, we're also going to tithe. We're going to tithe first before we do anything else, because God has provided us with this money. It's His. He calls us to give it to Him joyfully. And so we did.
We knew that God had been faithful previously. We knew He'd be faithful in the future. And so I said, all right, do what you're gonna do. This is yours. And we're just trusting you're gonna make ends meet. And so we gave. And it was great to be a part of, and knew we were a part of God's ministry just by giving.
Some checks started coming in the mail that we were not expecting. We had to call the company and be like, did you mean to send this to us? Should we cash this? The Lord just really provided for us financially in the next season in a way that we were not expecting, and totally surprised us. And what we learned through that is that God honors obedience. We know it won't always be financial. It might be a wonderful season in my marriage, or it might be blessings to my children. It could be many different forms of God providing for us.
Money is a tool He has given us, and so He controls that. And we're not ruled by ones and zeros and how much we've got in an account. It's what He has told us to do, and we're just gonna live faithfully to that.